You were involved with in the whole 6ix9ine situation when he was here for the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So the thing that's confusing about it is the timeline of it all.
Okay.
Because there's the videos out there, but I don't know what happened first, how it happened.
Okay.
I know that you have an idea. So can you break this down for us?
Me being there.
You see, I'm Southside reppin', Bigfoot steppin'. Zone 3 section is God flow perfection. Niggas hating on the church like I ain't blessed they section. If we ain't talking money, I got a weak connection. That's on the hood. She said get a bag, so I get it, got it good. Don't complain about my problems, I just put it in a wood. Seen a genie the other day, she said nigga, make it good. So I wish for good health, then I wish to look, it's chief, not lieutenant.
Alright, I'm back. Another episode of Live on Lake Street. Sitting across from me today, we got the gentleman from Cutthroat Cash. How you doing today?
Doing pretty good, pretty
Good, man.
Excited.
So let's get into, first of all, let's just get into who you are and what you do around here. So you're
Cutthroat Cash, had my rise of fame with the whole drill movement, Chicago scene, brought it here to Minneapolis. And so far I've been in everything, not so much music, but I kind of use the popularity to help as being an activist in the community and spreading a good message, stuff like that. Look forward to getting back to the music soon.
originally from Chicago?
Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Oh, Milwaukee. Okay.
Milwaukee.
I love Milwaukee.
Yeah, I love
For real,
it.
that's an underrated city.
Very underrated.
Milwaukee's a great city.
Yes, sir.
Anytime I've been there, I've had a great time.
Awesome.
So from Milwaukee, moved to Minneapolis.
Well, actually, it's crazy. I moved to Alabama, and that's where I blew up with the music. I was doing some stuff with Boosie Street Team, and who was Bum B and them?
MC?
What were they? Their label.
The Pimp and Buns label? You mean their UGK?
Not UGK. It was.
Oh, you mean Rap-A-Lot?
No, it wasn't Rap-A-Lot. It was another. I forgot. I gotta get the info. I forgot. But I was on their street team. Then I did Grand Hustle Street Team at like 18. But I was playing ball and ended up coming up here to Minnesota, and ended up playing at St. Cloud State, and then found the cities, and the music took off from there.
Yeah. Who do you work with here in the cities?
Right now I'm working with people like GRM, Cash the Kid, and them. That's solely who I vibe with. I've done some music with Lil Nuka, and Reefer Ree. Shout out Reefer. I've done a lot of music with the greats, and so I'm looking forward to doing some stuff with Mayhem, things like that. Cash the Kid, my brother. So yeah, stuff like that.
Okay. So are you working on albums? You working on singles?
I'm taking the single route and seeing what we can do with that, singles and videos, you know what I'm saying? I've been in it since 2010, you know, I've done the 20 song mixtapes, 10 mixtapes a year, you know what I'm saying? And with the changing of music and the way things are going nowadays, it only takes one song, one catchy hook, man. So we're gonna go jam it out one song at a time and see what we can get, see where we can go.
Okay. Let's get your thoughts on these Rushmores that have been rolling around. What do you think?
Man, totally wrong. You know
All
what I'm
wrong?
saying? All wrong.
Well, which ones will you tap? Because we did a few that kind of went under the radar before.
I seen the B. Croc one and the Rocky Diamonds.
The north side.
Yeah, so that must have been the retired legends.
Well, yeah, but Rushmore
is the greats.
I mean,
but
yeah. B-Dot not retired. Rocky,
yeah,
baby.
Rocky, baby, yeah. I would have put Mayhem on there.
Mm-hmm.
I would have even put Big Wiz on there.
He's south side, but
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh, well, yeah, north side. Yeah. Okay, so I put Mayhem. I put Cash the Kid. You know what I'm saying? He's been doing music since I known. Who else? North side. You know, Rocky. He made a nice run.
Mm-hmm.
John Ray's making a nice run, but I would put Plaza up there maybe.
Plaza from Atlanta.
Well, yeah, he don't count. What's crazy is me and Plaza was actually
not Atlanta, my bad. He's from Georgia. Well,
right.
Originally from Georgia.
Right. We was doing songs up in St. Cloud together before his big takeoff. So it's you know, maybe y'all got more people than I know, but I know Cash the Kid, Mayhem, they should have been up there for sure.
Yeah.
So they're probably the only two.
What about Mac Irv?
Mac Irv. Oh yeah, Mac Irv. He's doing this thing. Been doing this thing. I'll put Mac Irv up there.
Mac Irv and Mayhem were the two that were mentioned the most.
Right. So Mac Irv, Mayhem, Cash the Kid. Them the three I would have put up there for sure.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Cash the Kid at the groundwork, the grassroots level. You know. Yeah. So
you're a little biased though. You got some bias.
I'm not biased because I've seen the work he's put in. You know what I'm saying? Other than the things that they had going on, you know what I'm saying? I've been an outsider almost. Yeah. So who's been putting out music as consistent as bro for so many years? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. At the ground level, he's been laying the pavement for the North Side for over 10 years. You know what I'm saying? You gotta congratulate those accomplishments.
For sure.
To still be alive in it. You know what I'm saying?
It's, I mean, it's fair. It's fair.
Right.
Yeah. We don't have to agree. It don't. It's fair though.
Right.
But it's okay. So I want to get into this controversial shit. I know it's sort of old news, but this you were involved with in the whole 6ix9ine situation when he was here for the Super Bowl. Yeah. So the thing that's confusing about it is the timeline of it all. Okay. Because there's the videos out there, but I don't know what happened first, how it happened. Okay. I know that you have an idea. So can you break this down for us? Me
being there, per se involved.
Yeah, don't incriminate yourself.
Right. I was basically I showed up. It was a two owner event. You know what I'm saying? So two people threw it. Yep. I was opening for one of the owners, and the other owner had another opening act. I think SOL is 705 K Pizzle them. You know what I'm saying? Okay. From Cedar or whatever. So basically, 6ix9ine sat in the car the whole time. We did our shows. You know, the videos up. We did our show. And 6ix9ine came in and decided, I don't know if he wanted the top level where Mayweather and them was or whatever, but he wanted to be specially treated. He wanted special accommodations. They said no. So he gets in, he doesn't get the special accommodations. He's like, well, I'm not performing. So us, you know, they're as in the John Wick terms, my favorite movie, they're at the high table. Okay. They send a message down to us. We paid him like, I don't know if it was 50,000, something crazy. He's not performing. Get the money. So we pursued and we blocked off all the exits. He's running like a chicken with his head cut off. No jewelry. We would have definitely extracted the jewelry. No jewelry. And he finally wiggles his way out somehow. We get him in the parking lot, and that's when all the videos came out of them squaring up with him and things like that. You can clearly see it's him, no jewelry, and the tough guy that was with him the whole time from Brooklyn or whatever. He was not about that life.
Was it his manager, like the guy that?
The guy that did what?
The dude that's still locked up for all this shit?
Yeah, I don't know. No, not him. The other guy that used to run with him, that used to do all the talking, the mouthy one, the dark-skinned one. And I guess they're beefing now. He was supposed to be his goon, man. Yeah. We just exposed the whole industry.
Not Shotty.
No, not Shotty. Okay. Not Shotty. It was the one they would send with him from Shotty's little clan. And basically, man, they got him into the truck. Shots went off. And I guess he went somewhere with the other owner, and he made a video the next morning talking about, I still got my money, blah, blah, blah. So he felt it. He definitely felt it.
Did he get shot at, or was he or were they shooting?
He got shot at, and then the owner who had him in his truck let off a warning shot.
Wow. So then, was it 2 performances in that?
It was. I performed.
No, I mean for him. Did he have 2?
He had. I think he had 2 shows. So he showed up there, right, and that went on. Well, an unknown label was having him at not Aqua, Privé was having him at Privé. So they taunted me on Snapchat as to say. They was walking up behind him, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And they were taunting me as to say, ain't nothing, y'all ain't stopping nothing, you know what I'm saying? Blah, say, blah. So, the next video ensued. Okay. We showed up over there, and, you know, he got hit in the head with a bucket of ice.
You put hands on him?
I personally did not put hands on him, but hands were thrown and people were touched.
This is interesting. So, at this time, where was he at with his career? Was he one? I mean,
I think he was still bubbling off of, was it Gouda or something? It was one of the Gummo. He was bubbling off of Gummo.
Okay, so he wasn't quite, because I mean, at one point he was like the biggest thing in hip hop, and then his shit fell apart.
So we just want to put on the record the No Touch Me tour, Don't Touch Me tour stopped officially in Minnesota. Minnesota was the state to officially touch 6ix9ine and have him running for his life.
And then he said he was the king of Minnesota.
Right. So that. But look, now everybody's mentioning Minnesota. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Minnesota is in every song, every big name rapper. You know what I'm saying? It did what it was supposed to do.
So did he get beat up? Did hands get put on him?
Oh yeah.
It was hard to tell from the video.
6ix9ine definitely got beat up. He got surrounded, got hands put on him. He threw a couple fists, but they swooped him up. You know what I'm saying? But he definitely got beat up beside the head 2-3 times. You know what I'm saying? Before security rushed in.
So all that shit he was talking at that time about nobody could touch him.
Oh man,
he got touched.
You know he's a fraud.
Minnesota touched him.
Yeah, Minnesota touched him. Minnesota cold, baby.
I like it. So, what do you think about where things have gone from him since?
I'm proud of the hip hop community for the exposure, the exposure of who he really is. You know what I'm saying? I think the industry is taking a real turn, and I don't know what is this Generation Z or whatever. They're starting to expose the fabrication of life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The industry is very fabricated, and the messages that if you can tell. The influence, look at the drug usage, you know what I'm saying? Back then it was Molly, this, that, and the other. Now they're glorifying perks and lean, and look at the epidemic that's going on. You know, I think it's taking a turn for the better, and
I'm glad you say that, because I agree. And a lot of people don't have that outlook,
right,
but I agree with you.
It's taking a turn for the better, and people are starting to realize and be more comfortable with themselves, stop believing the hype. You know what I'm saying? That was another thing that after my songs blew, I witnessed famous decks and other people, management, things behind the door with FBG and things like that, take a turn for the worse, you know, and that kind of discouraged me from pursuing the fame, you know.
Yeah.
Because how many people, I think No Cap just said, how many people want this life, it's an unwanted lifestyle, y'all will kill for this lifestyle, and then when you get it, it's not what you want,
right?
You know, so I had a taste of it, and it wasn't what it's it's not what it's supposed to be.
Yeah. So I got 2 more questions for you. The first one is going to be on that line of questioning right there. Do you think that he was wrong for snitching, considering he really is just a civilian?
Yeah.
He portrayed something else, but really he is a civilian.
Wrong. Once you sign up for that lifestyle, you have to take what comes with it.
Okay.
You know, you can't have the security of a gang. You can't have the exposure of gang culture, the party life of gang culture without the bads, the death, the destruction, the jail time. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us have paid a big cost, you know, to rep what we rep, you know, and to be who we are, you know. And a lot of those struggles made who we are. So for him to imitate those casualties and those, those problems and difficulties in life, there is no speedball in that. You know, you can't rush through that and become this big gang rapper and stuff like that. You'll get what they say when they use you for what you got. What they call that in jail? No, when they use you, extorted. Yeah,
extortion. Yeah,
they extorted him for everything he had. Yeah. So, you know, yeah, he's bogus for snitching because that's what he wanted. So
yeah, he's still out here though.
Man, that man is federally protected.
He must be. He must be. All right, final question, and I need your unbiased opinion. Top 3 artists in Minnesota. And what I mean by that is, I'm asking you differently than I ask normally. Who do you think is bubbling to the point where they're close to that industry level?
Well, with everything going on, I think Plaza's bubbling. I like Noivion.
Okay.
And who else I've been seeing? These people are in different lanes than me, but I've also been seeing, it's this one kid that I seen on Tips and Gravy's IG, and it's this white dude, and he's like kind of weird, but he's dope.
Nico Slim?
Nico Slim.
Okay.
I want to meet him.
Yeah.
I would like to make music with him.
Okay. Yeah, it's been interesting to watch his progression because I interviewed him early.
He's got the zing they want up there, up top. You know.
Yeah.
I like him.
Yeah. Cool.
I would like to. Him. Who did I say?
You said Novion and Plaza. Yep.
Yeah, I could see.
That's a solid three. That's a solid three for sure. Anything else? Any closing thoughts? What else you want the people to know?
I would put Mac Earth with an asterisk. He's making big moves. But man, we got to get some more exposure at the street level, man.
Yeah.
We got to get some more exposure at the street level.
I concur.
We need to combine as a community and stop the violence. And let's get North Side, South Side together, and let's make a real push in the industry, man.
I like it.
Yes, sir.
I agree. Where can they find you at?
You can find me at King Cash Get Down on Facebook, Cutthroat Cash on all social media and musical platforms. Got some new stuff dropping, and I'll release 6 new videos this year. Go check them out.
Beautiful. This has been another episode of Live on Lake Street. Follow me everywhere at Jake Faircloth1. We appreciate you, man.
Yes, sir.
That's it. We out.
Damn, Woody. In high school, I let it blam, Woody. I wasn't playing, Woody. I'm coming straight out the south. Hey, genius, best watch your mouth. When I put up on PNB, right, that nigga ain't even come out. You moving ounces, I just moved 100 things in a drought.